Hey everyone, welcome to another episode continuing the season of honoring authors through book trailers for the books they write. It's very important to appreciate these literary heroes who have transformed our lives through their works, and some who simply may give us a pleasurable experience or a bit of relaxation. Today marks the day where we begin honoring the next author, Rick Riordan. Riordan is one of my favorites, and he writes a lot of mythology-themed books that appeal to adolescents. Today's book that I will be doing a book trailer for is the first book of his famed Percy Jackson series, The Lightning Thief. Similar to what happened when the author being honored was Roald Dahl, The Lightning Thief also exists as a movie, following along with the theme for this season as well, books that also exist as movies. To find some of these fantastic novels, please check out a few past Sunday episodes from SOAR, and you can even return to previous seasons as well for our past themes, such as books that are part of a series, which coincidentally this one is as well. As always, I will be reviewing the book and not the movie, and I read every book that I review. The main protagonist, as many of you know, is Percy Jackson. He's a 12-year-old boy with ADHD who has been kicked out of school many times. At a school trip, a bully named Nancy is being mean to his friend Grover, and he stands up for him. All of a sudden, the water fountain grabs Nancy, but she thought she was pushed into the fountain, and that's what she tells Mrs. Dodds, their pre-algebra teacher. Mrs. Dodds takes Percy away from the rest of the class, but then she turns into a Fury, which is the goddess of vengeance from Greek mythology. Mr. Brunner, who is Percy's Latin teacher, tosses him a pen in the middle of class. Then, when uncapped, it turned into a sword. Percy killed Mrs. Dodds, and when he returns back to everyone else, he's confused because no one seems to remember a teacher named Mrs. Dodds. The following week, Percy is headed to Mr. Brunner for help with Latin, and he overhears Grover and Mr. Brunner talking about him, as well as an important item. Later, while driving to the countryside following the last day of school, Percy and his mother are attacked by a minotaur. His mom disappears when the monster grabs her, and an angry Percy fights the monster in a battle to the death. Will Percy win this fight? Will he survive it? What happened to his mom? Will he be able to get her back? Read to find out and join this adventure of a young hero. For me, this book is one of my favorites and one that I have read many times. His magical sword and the battles he has, as well as the whole concept of the novel, is just so appealing to me. I also love the moral lesson shown here, that anyone can be a hero. Even Percy, the kid who always got picked on and got kicked out of school, had what it takes to become a hero. This book is full of inspiration, imagination, creativity, hope, friendship, mythology, gods, magic, comedy, action, adventure, and is truly a book that I would recommend. Thank you for listening to today's episode, and I hope that you will consider leaving a rating and review. I implore you to soar.